Welcome on in, everyone. We are back, the cousins. This is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle,
What's going on, guys? I'm Joe.
and we are back yet again with another top 5 video for you. Today, we want to go ahead and show you guys our top 5 cologne scents. Now, disclaimer, just like before, there are 1,000,001 phenomenal cologne scents out there. These are just some that really stick out to us. I could probably grab 3 or 4 more on the shelf that I love, but these are the 5 that really stick out to us that we really enjoy.
Yep. Yeah, man. This is a video that I'm very much excited for. Definitely, probably one of the hardest things that I've ever done. And you're talking
Right.
about somebody who's gotten their master's degree. Picking out only 5 of these was very tough. But I look forward to you guys hearing all of them. If you are joining us for the very first time, though, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Hit that thumbs up or that thumbs down. And of course, we love nothing more than to read those awesome comments. But before we begin, check out this intro.
Welcome back from the intro, guys. All right, so before we go ahead and get into our top 5, we just want to talk about what a cologne scent really is. Now, the beauty of beard products, different scents can be different things to different people. Just because it says this is a cologne scent on the bottle doesn't necessarily mean you don't take it as a cologne. Now, my top 5 actually all do say cologne on them, but what might be a cologne to me isn't a cologne to Joe, and that's perfectly fine. That, like I said, that's the beauty of beard products. Now, a lot of times guys will say a true cologne scent, you can't pick out just, or I should say a true cologne fragrance, you can't pick out just one scent. It's really just kind of a mush of everything all together. So that's another good way to look at it. So we're going to go, Joe's going to go ahead and kick us off here. He'll give his top 5, I'll give my top 5, he'll give his top 4, I'll give my top 4, so on and so forth. Joe, let's get to it, my man.
All right, so kicking off with my number 5, I went with Nicholas Beardworks. Okay. And the scent that I chose is the Lucky Viking. Now, this is one of those scents that when you go on their website, it does not say anything about being a cologne on there. But the way I take this scent and the way how my experience is with it is very much cologne-like. As we all know about Nicholas Beardworks, he has very complex scents. And I mean, this is a scent that, man, I would wear this on all sort of occasions. Date night for sure, going to work, business, anything like that. This is definitely a scent that I very much enjoyed. That's why it's my number 5.
Awesome. All right, so my number 5 is by Chronic Beard, and it is Shatterfly.
Oh.
So this is a true cologne scent, and this one actually is a replica of Abercrombie and Fitch Pierce. No, not Pierce, Fierce with an F. This is just a great true cologne scent. It's very preppy. It reminds me of like high school. That's when I used to wear this, when I used to wear like Abercrombie and Fitch and different stuff like that. But it's a great cologne scent. To me, this one screams, I'm trying to smell good, like obviously a cologne would do.
All right. My number 4, Beard Octane's Envy. And we actually just dropped a review on them and talked about this recently. And man, is this an amazing, just straight up cologne type scent. I mean, this is definitely one of those colognes, again, that you can wear on all sorts of occasions. I personally love wearing this for any sort of special work occasion. A lot of times for my job, I have to actually go to court. So if I'm going to court or anything like that, Envy is probably going to be on top of my list. My number 4.
Awesome. All right. My number 4 is by Broke Ass Beard Supply. And it is their Let me scroll to the right one there. It is their number 5, and this one is the by Aqua de Giro. I always forget the name of this one, but it is their number 5. Do you remember?
Armani's Aqua de Giro.
Armani's Aqua de Giro. Gosh, there's one in every group, I swear. Like I said, it is their number 5. This is just a great cologne scent. I like it because it's different. This one's almost like, it's not citrus by any means, but this one's just like a touch fruity, a touch softer to me. This is one that really is just a feel-good type of scent, and I really enjoy wearing it.
All right, so diving into my top 3, and all 3 of these scents, I mean, really can go in no specific order. But for the video, I did put them in an order. So my number 3 is Mr. Pompadour's Manhattan. And this is a oud wood and bergamot scent. Oh my goodness, man, this scent is just everything that you would want in a cologne. I mean, it has some freshness to it, but it has that manliness. And I swear, when I have this in, my wife is tugging at my shirt because she absolutely loves this scent. And I mean, when you're wearing a cologne, that's what you want from your significant other. She's gonna kill me for saying that, but it's well worth it because Mr. Pompadour's Manhattan is absolutely amazing, and that's why it's in my top 3.
Nice. Shout out to you, Steph.
Yes.
All right,
baby.
So my number 3 is one that we already saw by Joe. It is Beard Octane's Envy. Now, it's tough because this one can easily be my number 1. This is I mean, like Joe said, kind of going into the office wearing a tie. When you think of cologne, this is almost exactly what you think of. It's not really like a spunky or spicy type of cologne. It's very neutral, but it just really smells manly and it smells very fun. It's a really good scent.
All right. My number 2 is Copper John's Nightfall Cologne. All right. Yeah, and this is a new kid on the block. All right. Copper John's came out of the gate roaring, reviews left and right, and I know we did an awesome review on them, and we cannot say enough about the Nightfall cologne. If you haven't seen our review on them, definitely check that out in our videos. But man, this is just one of those colognes that is like the perfect mix of having some of that outdoorsiness to it, but still another one of those colognes you can wear on all sorts of different occasions. I love wearing this on a date night. But again, if I wanted to wear it at work or some sort of special occasion like that, you can definitely rock this out and probably get a lot of compliments on it. Very hybrid-like with that outdoorsiness, which is really cool. That's why it's my number 2.
All right, so my number 2 is going to sound really familiar. It is Nightfall Cologne by Copper John's. Quick disclaimer, guys, hand to God. We purposely did this. Joe and I did not know our top 5. We did not go over them, anything like that. We didn't know one of our picks, I promise. But honestly, Joe nailed it. I'm not going to go ahead and just repeat the entire thing. One thing I will say that I love about this, it's not too strong, but it goes out and it grabs you. Like if you were to walk by someone kind of close wearing this, you're going to be like, ooh, like he or she is definitely wearing cologne, but it's a very, very pleasant scent.
Nice. Very cool. All right. So my number 1, and man, this is from a company that I probably could have chose. I mean, really any scent from this company as a potential good cologne. But I went with Sphinx. And that is actually the Sphinx Signature, which is a tuberose, fruity, jasmine, and cinnamon type scent. Man, this scent is just absolutely unbelievable. Now, we did a Sphinx review a little while ago, but this wasn't one of the scents that we covered. And man, this scent is just absolutely amazing. I mean, it is warm with that cinnamon, and then it has a little bit of floral to it, and then just still a good, just amazing freshness and manliness combined in one bottle. a cologne. Again, one of those scents that it's not classified as an actual cologne, but I definitely would consider it one, as I don't get each individual scent in it. Man, just a wear for all sort of occasions. Um, Absolutely my number one. I love it. Can't say enough about it, man.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a good pick, Joe. That's really a spunky cologne type scent. All right, so my number one has not been shown yet. The company has not even been shown yet. Is, I was taking the lid off and I have no idea why. Siberian
Yeah.
by Husky. Now, Husky was also my number one for feel in beard, and it's also my number one cologne. And honestly, guys, this was such a tough decision. There's so many good companies out there. I couldn't find a reason why to not have this as my number one.
Right.
To me, when I want a cologne, I shouldn't even say when I want a cologne, this is the way I'd want to smell. It's not too strong. It's not too weak. Now, we did a review when this first came out earlier in the year. Look at the scent profile on Siberian. It is insane. I think there's like 12 scents to it, and they're all pretty popular and pretty pronounced. And you don't pick out any individual scent, just like a cologne should be. This is also my wife's number one favorite cologne as well. No bias there, though, on that.
Does she
But
tug
if you
at
have,
your shirt too?
what's that?
Does she tug at your shirt too when you wear that bad boy?
Of course, absolutely. Yeah. If you're into cologne scents, guys, and you haven't tried out Siberian, make sure you do. It's absolutely phenomenal. This is also offered in the co-wash and the wash, which I have and highly recommend as well.
Yeah, dude, that is. I just want to kind of piggyback off you on that one, because that is just. Dude, that's one of those scents that I swear, like, me not having that in my top 5, I truly feel guilty for not having it. And I can confirm with Kyle that having that as his number one, I mean, it's a great choice. I know it didn't make my top 5, but really it's just because I just had such a hard time choosing. That can make any top 5 cologne list that you'll ever see. I definitely love that Siberian scent too, man.
Right.
So
yeah, I do. I know you're crazy about that one. So guys, our ask of you today is, first of all, are you a cologne scent fan? And if you are, how do you feel about our list? Go ahead and throw either your top 5 or some cologne scents that you really like in the comments below. I know there's companies out there that specialize in cologne scents that Joe and I probably haven't even tried. So believe me, don't get offended. Like, how is this company not in there? We've tried a lot of companies, but there's so many out there. We definitely haven't tried all of them.
right.
Any closing remarks before we sign off?
Man, no, dude, this was absolutely tough. I mean, like you said, dude, there are so many companies out there that could have been on this list. I mean, Detroit Grooming, Black is such a good one. I mean, I had this on the side. I mean, I have to kind of give a shout out to this one. This is the number 7, which is my all-time actually favorite actual cologne, the Polo Red. So I have to kind of give that a mention, I feel like, as well. But yeah, so many amazing choices that you can choose from. So yeah, I definitely want to hear some of your guys' favorite cologne scents as well.
Yep. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate you as always. But that's all the time that we have for you today. But as always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk to you at the next one. Cousins out.